Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. So today I want to get a little bit of footage of the railroad as it's currently constructed because some big changes are about to happen on the BNSF Eastern Washington subdivision. All right guys, so here's a quick recap of the layout. It's a shelf layout on 2 decks. The lower deck sets at 40 inches off the floor. The upper deck sets at 57 inches off the floor. There's no elevation changes in the track. Everything is 100% level. The room is 9.5 feet squared. So as the layout's currently constructed, I got the 2 decks. The upper deck is 12 inches deep. The lower deck is 16 inches deep. And it's a point-to-point layout with the helix connecting the two. There are no continuous running operations. That's not an option the way the layout is currently built. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the helix. It's been in service for about 4 or 5 years now, and over the cooling in the wintertime and the heating in the summertime, things have moved just a little bit, and I'm getting a lot of derailments, and they're not in the most opportune places. So I'm going to scrap the helix. By doing that, I get rid of those headaches, but it also opens up this wall behind me. It's 14.5 feet long. So I have a little bit more room for the layout. So the way I'm gonna reimagine the lower deck is it's still gonna be a switching layout. It's gonna run 9.5 feet along this wall, and the wall behind me, it's gonna run down 7 feet. So it should be just over 16 feet overall. I'm also gonna make the depth on it about 22 inches. That'll give me a little bit more room to work, and also that'll give me a little bit more room for storage underneath the layout. So by switching the lower deck to that L-shaped switching layout, I still have all of the operational switching opportunities that I have with the existing layout. However, this whole wall here, this all goes away as far as the bench work, the track work, and the backdrop. So I'll be able to take my little workstation that I built during the last reimagination of the layout, and I'll be able to kind of take that to the next level. And what I've been finding over the last month and a half is I'm really enjoying the model making process and the scratch building process. So I think that's going to be something that I'm really looking forward to, is having a little bit better workspace in the hobby room. So the upper deck's going to get the big facelift. So what I'm going to do with the upper deck is I'm going to extend it around back through the back of this closet around to here, and then I'll have a drop in that'll go in front of the door. I have some ideas for using a French cleat for that, but we'll talk about that in a future episode when we work on it. But that'll give me continuous operations. So when I'm out here working on models, I can just have trains running in the background and listen to that clickety-clack, because I think that's pretty cool. So the existing helix is a 36-inch diameter, so that's an 18-inch radius. When I built it, I had 4-axle locomotives. They all navigated that no problem. Fast forward 5 years, I have some 6-axle locomotives that don't run on that at all. They're always derailing. The reliability is very poor. So this comes out between finished walls back here in this closet is 46 inches. Therefore, I can run 22-inch radius, no problem. That should help with the reliability, and I should be able to run the 6-axle locomotives and longer freight cars, auto racks, the long well cars, and not have any problems with reliability. So I haven't come up with a theme yet for the lower switching layout, but the upper deck I have. I'm gonna model it after the Columbia River Gorge right along the Washington and Oregon border. Union Pacific has main lines that run along the Oregon side of the river, and on the Washington side, BNSF has main lines that run along there. So I think it's gonna present a lot of really cool modeling opportunities. Lots of the stuff that I like doing with the mountains, the pine trees. I'm gonna do a lot more with rock outcroppings, tunnels and tunnel portals, and I think it'll be really neat to see the long trains that are running continuously kind of snake through the scenery. So as I gather up the last few trees from the existing layout so I can use them on the new reimagined upper deck, I gotta tell you guys, I'm pretty excited about this. I feel like this is kind of the focused effort that I was looking for. I've been tuning up all of my rolling stock. I've been really dialing in on BNSF, and I think this is gonna kind of all come together for a central focus. I think this is gonna be a pretty cool project. So if you'd like to follow along, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and thanks for watching, guys. Happy railroading.